Welcome to another episode Solitaire Quest. I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. All that jazz. Coming up on video 10 of the day. Video 10. This is all pre-recorded. This is the 10th video I made today. Alright. Video number 11 is going to be a fucking palate cleanser in comparison to this shit. It's what's in my notebooks and whatnot. So anyway, this is episode 5 of Starfleet Leering Academy. Star Trek Starfleet Leering Academy. So anyway, let's get into this. Let's get into this shit show. So yeah, we have the backstory. This is a backstory episode for the hologram named Sam, who is named Series Acclamation Mill. What the fuck does what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. So yeah, clearly programmed. She's clearly been programmed from a graduate of the Somali Leering Centers. So yeah, in this episode, there's a living Sharon, from Star Trek, the original series, the Sharons, the people who are half black, half white-faced, who are brought to extinction, with only two dudes being left. That race, well, they're back for reasons not explained whatsoever. I mean, I guess it's like if there was an initiative or whatnot to bring people to the future in order to preserve their race, but there's none of that's established, Absolutely none of it's established. So anyway, the hologram is an emissary, and the hologram has to explain stuff to her people. So this hologram comes from a hologram planet, and she basically is their emissary to these people, these holographic programs who were built by organics, and they need to understand stuff about organics for some reason. Even though they were built by organics, they want to know if they can go onto the galactic scene and if they can be on the galaxy and whatnot. If they can, if the galaxy is safe for them or some reason for some shit. I don't know. I don't know at this point. So, yeah. Apparently there's this guy, the one character, if he eats any kind of potassium, he pukes glitter. He pukes glitter. Because I guess his people have the ability to instantly metabolize any food they come into contact with, I guess. Because people can instantly metabolize any kind of food, and then it's just, and then yeah, if there's any kind of potassium, he pukes glitter. Because why not? You know, It's like we must create male characters and emasculate them at all times. We must do that for reasons, because we're fucking fucking Alex Kurtzman's and his fucking gaggle of retards who went to university, who clearly graduated the Somali writing academies from Somalia, I guess. I don't know. It's about as yeah. So yeah. Wrote down my notebook. Yeah, hologram has to explain organics to our creators, who were created by organics, to who should already know about organics and whatnot. And yeah, this holographic emissary, who is built clearly by graduates from the Somali Learning Academy. She's gonna figure out what happens to Cisco. And wrote down no guest star spot for Avery Brooks, I guess. And it's an 800-year-old galactic mystery. Unsolved mystery. Even though it's like there were books and whatnot, from timeline, it's like beta canon of where I guess some of the books in the beta canon where Cisco does return, I guess none of them were considered canon, so I guess we're going with all this. So yeah. So the hologram has to be an emissary. Hologram goes to the Bajor place, and she goes and asks to the Bajorans, it's like, where's Cisco at? And yeah. And then yeah, she gets reported to the blonde chick who says to knock it out, or I don't know what the fuck happened, but yeah, there's a Cisco museum in New Orleans. Somehow New Orleans didn't flood again. It's not flooded. Anyway. So yeah, the War College guy, he's heating up the ocean because there's a bunch of aliens and they're bringing their pets with them, and he's heating up the ocean, even though these aliens should have their own accommodations for their pets. So yeah, the hologram chick visits the museum. She speaks to the hologram of one of the Bajoran orbs. We find out that there's also a hologram of Jake Sisko program. And yeah, it's established in this episode that it's like Benjamin Sisko's face is treated like the Prophet Muhammad, can't be depicted and whatnot. That's established in this episode. because I guess Bajorans are now Muslims now, I guess. And their emissary can't be physically, his visage can't be visibly used or something. I don't know. So yeah, the hologram speaks with the teacher, and the hologram makes some of Benjamin Sisko's favorite food. We find out that Caleb is able to edit her program with like some sort of hover. He's able to bring up some sort of holographic display and edit her program, and maybe they could edit her. Maybe he could edit her to have a better personality, or to maybe unrestrict her capabilities or some shit like that. So yeah, maybe they could edit the hologram to have a better personality, but maybe. Or maybe edit her to be a better character, or better written. I don't know. So yeah, they're ripping off with the holographic it's like they're ripping off Mork and fucking Mindy in this show. They're ripping off fucking Mork and Mindy. The holograms that created the holographic chick, the holograms that created the holographic chick, they basically behave like Mork's the Mork's. They're basically a fucking it's all fucking reference to Mork and Mindy. If you don't know what Mork and Mindy is, go fucking check it out. Better show than this. It's got Robin Williams in it. So yeah. Fucking more entertaining show than this. So yeah. So the holographic handlers, they visit their holographic program emissary, and they give her an arbitrary time limit in order to fulfill her task for something. I don't know. They just slap an arbitrary time limit onto shit. I don't know. You would think that learning about organics would be a more detailed orient task and whatnot. It's like this kind of plot line was done a lot better in the frickin' Orville, I'll tell you that, with frickin' Isaac. But anyway, these people are fucking unoriginal fucking hacks. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, so yeah. War college guy has to do a mock dinner for practice and whatnot. And yeah, Caleb edits the holographic chick's program so that she can simulate being drunk. Because you know what? It's like, this holographic entity who can teleport and whatnot, who can freaking... It's like, let's take this holographic entity who can teleport, potentially has super strength, who can become freaking intangible, and let's dumb her down even further. Let's dumb her down even further. That's a smart move, Let's let's dumb down the fucking might as well holographic super being, pretty much. Let's do that. That's a good idea. Dumb her down even fucking further, you know? Let's do that. Let's do that. All right? Yeah. So yeah, Cisco was he was apparently at this particular techno club in the past that's somehow still standing in the future. He apparently partied at a fucking techno rave club for some reason. And yeah, the fucking B plot to this episode is cringe as fuck with the dinner with the war college guy was having with the blonde chick and the doctor and all that jazz. Just fucking cringe. Even at one, I even wrote down cringe at even 1.5 speed. So yeah, Caleb goes to see the Bandit's Head chick and they fucking kiss. Hologram chick picks up fight at the bar. And the EMH doctor has to fix them because I guess nothing better to do. And the doctor and the hologram, the doctor talks with the hologram. Now, is the doctor going to be like a proper role model and talk to her, mentor her or something, share experience? It's like, no, none of that happens. So, yeah. We got a Morning Wood joke made by the announcer. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, Stephen Colbert, when he was doing his character for the Colbert Report, fucking hilarious. It's like now he's just fucking cringe as all hell. So anyway, yeah. Morning Wood joke made in this Starfleet, in a Star Trek show. So yeah, the hologram chick goes back to see the teacher. And the teacher has a book that was been unpublished by Jake Sisko. And yeah, hologram Jake confronts or comforts the holographic chick because reasons, I guess. And we find out that this teacher is actually a future version of Dax. Doesn't even look like a Trill. And we find out that Dax has been trying to figure out where Sisko has been all these years, I guess. And yeah, the holographic chick explains stuff to her handlers and whatnot. And the holographic chick explains stuff and plays the Star Trek theme on the theremin. We get the DS9 theme at the end of this episode with Avery Brooks doing a voiceover. Because let's piss on DS9 now, I guess. It's like, could they have just, I mean, it's like, yeah. And yeah, this episode, it's like there's the holographic chick, she does a whole bunch of fourth wall breaks as well in this episode. If I'm not mistaken. And there's even kids' drawings and whatnot done throughout this episode. And all this childish bullshit. It's like, yeah, you have you have a good concept. It's like you have a good concept for a story, or for a fucking you have a good concept for this character. She's an emissary who's trying to determine who has to report back to her people to try and determine whether or not it's okay for her people to be around organics. You have a good story. It was done well in the Orville and whatnot. Done well in the Orville with Isaac. But this, yeah. They're trying to jam that together with a fucking Mork and Mindy reference. Because let's make a show. And this for reference, it's like this show is supposed to be its target audience is supposed to be it's supposed to be it's supposed to be millennials and Gen Alpha. It's for the kids, It's supposed to be for high school kids. This show is supposed to be targeted for high school kids. And yet they're making a Mork and Mindy reference in this. I mean, yeah. This entire show is supposed to be geared to high school kids and tweens and all that. And yet they're making they're making a very obscure reference to an old TV show from I believe it was Mork and Mindy. I believe it's from the 70s. Or, yeah, 70s, early 80s. It has to be at that point. It's like, okay, yeah, yeah. I don't know. At this point, it's like it's like just right now it's like just fucking kill them all. Just rain down quantum torpedoes and just blow them all up. Yeah. Like if you wanted to do it's like they could have just straight up just copied the Orville. They could have just straight up done that, made her an android. But yeah, this chick, it's like going forward. It's like she has the ability to edit her program. It's like she should be able to dial down any kind of fear response. Like she can become intangible. She can teleport. She has super strength. So any potential fight with this chick is going to be a one-sided fight. So anyway, this is just yeah. I remember the episode of Star Trek TNG called Data's Day. Basically, the entire episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, it was centered around Data. It was just his day to day, and you had the main plot. You had the plot for the episode, and it was just centered around Data's. It was told from the perspective of Data. And you had Data's narration with the presence of detailed with his logs and whatnot. And it was way better than this. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna I don't know. I just, in order to enjoy this show, you gotta basically drive an ice pick into your head. Basically, tone down your intelligence. Which, yeah, that's fucking. It's like, uh, by Kurtzman Trek standards, it's like start the first season of Star Trek Discovery is more intelligently written than this fucking garbage. I It's like, yeah, this fucking hurts my fucking brain. Hell, yeah. Even yeah, start the first season of Star Trek Discovery is more intelligent than this, which is fucking saying something. It's like, how low can you fucking go? It's like, yeah, this is absolute fucking garbage. This fucking show is absolute fucking garbage. So anyway, I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Just do it, I guess.